All right, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to CentralValleyTalk.com. I'm Mike Scott with another edition of Central Valley Business. My first guest today is a local author, and I love the name of this book, Mofish, the Slowfish. Barbara Carpenter. Obviously, this is for kids, Barbara, right?
Yes, yes, of course.
What age is it aimed at?
I think it probably can go up to about an 8-year-old. I think it's a short book, very simple words, but I noticed that kids probably up until about 8 still enjoy it. I mean, maybe older. Yeah. You know, I haven't heard anything too much about it yet. So.
Did you give it to some 8-year-olds to test before you sent it off to be published?
Well, some of my friends who have kids that are older still enjoy it. They told me, and they.
Did you make any changes because of their input, or did you leave it the way it was?
No. I wrote the book about 5 years ago, and I didn't make any changes when.
And it's just now coming to market.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I just submitted it about 6 months ago to a publisher.
Why the big gap there? Why 5 years?
Well, when I originally wrote it just to give to family and friends. I didn't really think anything. I actually did the illustrations myself, and not these illustrations, but I did my own illustrations on it, and self-published it at the time. And I got married, had kids, and just kind of put it on the back burner. And one day I found it about 6 months ago, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to submit this to a publisher and see if they'll take it.
And they did.
And they did, yeah.
Wow, how cool
so
is that?
Carpenter House is the one that accepted it, and so it came out in December.
Mofish the Slowfish. So give me the synopsis. What's it about?
Basically, it's about a fish. He goes on a journey to find his friends. He wants to be a fast fish, and that's his wish.
But he's a slow fish.
So he goes on, and he meets a few characters along the way, trying to find his friends. And at the end of the book, he realizes that he's happy being who he is. And
so that's the message for kids, yes. Right? Be happy with who you are.
Who you are, and he finds his friends in the end, too.
Is there a sequel in the works?
Not to Mofish, but I wrote one other book, and I'm working on my third. So I'm hoping that something can come of those two.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
So are they animal books, too? Or?
Yeah, one is about a duck, and the other one's about a fox.
I think you need to do one about a Boston Terrier.
I'll see. They're all rhymey books, so I could see if I can rhyme anything with that.
Yeah. Mike is just telling me that we've got your book available on our Central Valley Talk website.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, currently it's only on Amazon, but
also on Central Valley Talk.
Well, the link, yes.
Yeah. How cool is that?
And then the back of the book, added bonus.
An added bonus. A coloring book. You can color them in.
I don't know if you can tell too much, but there's coloring pages that the kids can enjoy.
Well, that's cool.
So that was added
Every
bonus
kid loves to color, right?
Yeah, of course. So that was added bonus to that.
Yeah. Did you always know that you had a book in you?
No.
No?
My husband is the one who inspired me. I had originally wrote a book for my nephew. It was a personalized book about lullabies, and one of the characters was named Mo. And one day me and my husband were driving, and I was telling him about this book that I wrote, and he said, you know what, sweetie, you should write a book about Mo. And I said, okay. So me and him started going back and forth, actually, rhyming. So it was like Mofish the Slowfish, had a big wish, and from then I started writing the book. And it took about maybe a month or so.
Are there other fish named Larry and Curly Joe?
There's some cute characters in there that have some rhymey names.
Would you love to see this made into a movie maybe someday?
Oh, I mean, that's anybody's dream. But I mean, I'm actually just happy having it published. I mean, it's just a dream come true. It really is.
I've always thought about writing a book and trying to get it published. It's got to be a cool thing when you actually, the first time you hold the book and say, wow, I did it.
I think that's the moment I realized it actually happened is when I got to hold the book, because the ebook version came out first. So I got to see that, and it still really hadn't hit me until I seen the actual book. And it's like, wow, I'm an author. I got it published. But
have you done any signings out at local bookstores? Or?
No, we're working on that.
Yeah.
So
slow rollout, right?
Yeah, I've contacted some people, and the publishing house has contacted some people. So we'll see if anything comes upon that.
Yeah, I mean, you don't expect to sell millions, right? You're just happy with it being out there.
No, I'm just happy it being sold to a few.
Yeah. Did you say you had kids of your own?
Yeah, I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old.
Okay, what do they think of Mofish?
They love Mofish, and every time my older son sees it, he says, "Mama's book, Mama's book."
Mama's, but they know.
So yeah, he knows. So yeah, it's sweet. They like the book too.
Well, I'm very happy you came on today. Who is Morgan McCune, who did the illustrations in the book?
I wish I could meet her, because she did an awesome job. But
she's off somewhere else?
Yeah, the publishing house hired her to do them, own separate stuff, and I'd seen nothing. It wasn't until the book actually came out that I got to see what she did.
Wow.
So it was basically like we found an illustrator, we want to publish a book, and that was the last I had heard, and then this came upon.
But you said you did the original drawings yourself, right?
Yeah.
So they didn't like those?
No, unfortunately they did not, which
Or were they
I was
little-
not, I'm not an artist at all.
Yeah,
I'm
neither am
far
I.
from
Like
an
with
artist.
little stick figures, is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, because I think on the back of the book they have
One of your originals?
Yeah, well, Morgan did that book as well.
Even when you're green and small.
Yeah, that's another one of their books
Oh,
that they
how
did in
cute.
this one too. And I don't think she was an illustrator, but that was another one that she did.
Oh, I like
so.
how they advertise some of their other
Of
books in the
course,
back of
they
your
have
book.
to. Well, they said
not?
one day if I have another book, then my other books will be behind there.
Oh,
too,
that's
so.
cool. That's
Let's
cool.
see.
So what did you learn from this whole experience?
That, you know, originally I wasn't going to send it off because I was scared of rejection. But, you know, I said, you know what? No is no. I mean, that's all they can
And
say.
they said yes.
You know, basically I wasn't losing anything at all. So I sent it off and with the hopes that they would take it, and they did.
Yeah.
So I would just say, you know, just follow your dreams. I mean, if you think you have something, just send it off. All they're going to say is no. I mean, what's
And
that's
they
gonna
might
happen?
say yes,
And they
like
might say
you.
yes. I mean, there is that chance. But
Did
yeah, just
they
follow your
send you an
dreams
email
and-
that they were accepting it, or did they call you? How did you
No,
find out?
email.
Email?
Yeah, because I originally emailed her, and she came back to me actually right away with it and said, "Yeah, I love the book. Well, I love the story, and if I find an illustrator, I want to publish it." So it was actually maybe within a week she got back to me.
Wow.
Yeah, and the whole process was, I think September is when it all started, and December, end of December, right before Christmas is when it got. It wasn't when it was available.
Yeah. Would you like to see this go into schools?
Oh yeah, of course. I've actually contacted I think it was Fresno Unified School District. I sent them an email just asking questions like, hey, I have this book, you know, can I do readings for maybe the kindergarten, stuff like that. So I'm waiting to hear back. I just been contacting anybody that can help me, anybody that can give me a direction on what to do. I'm willing to volunteer my time. I'm willing to volunteer my books.
That's cool.
You know, anything.
All right.
I just think it's a great opportunity.
It is. Mofish the Slowfish. Where can folks find it?
On Amazon.
Amazon.
Currently.
Just search Mofish on Amazon.
Yeah, just search Mofish the Slowfish. It'll come right up.
Okay. And you're hoping to find some local bookstores where you can have signings and things,
Yes,
right?
yes.
But nothing
So,
scheduled right now.
Nothing's scheduled yet, so I'm hoping something will come up soon.
Okay. Well, you'll have to come back when you write your second and third books.
Oh, yes.
We'd love to see
I
you
would love
again.
to.
Mofish the Slowfish, right here on Central Valley Talk.